Jesus calms the storm. Mark 4:35-41. One evening, Jesus and his disciples set sail across the Sea of Galilee. While Jesus was asleep on a cushion in the stern, a fierce storm arose. Waves crashed into the boat, threatening to sink it. Terrified, the disciples woke Jesus, crying, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" Jesus stood up, rebuked the wind, and commanded the waves, "Quiet, be still." Instantly, the storm ceased, and a great calm settled over the sea. Jesus turned to his disciples and asked, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" Overwhelmed with awe, they said to one another, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him." Summary: this story highlights Jesus' divine authority over nature and challenges us to trust him in life's storms. Even when fear arises, his presence brings peace and assurance. The story of Jesus calming the storm carries profound moral and spiritual lessons, including 1. Trust in God during life's storms. The disciples panicked in the storm, but Jesus demonstrated that even in the most chaotic situations, faith in God can bring peace and resolution. This reminds us to trust God, even when circumstances seem out of control. 2. Faith over fear. Jesus questioned the disciples, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" This teaches that fear often stems from a lack of faith. Believing in God's power can help us face challenges with courage. 3. God's authority over nature. Jesus' ability to calm the wind and waves reveals his divine authority, reminding us of God's sovereignty over all creation. It encourages us to trust that he is in control of every aspect of our lives. 4. Peace comes from God's presence. Despite the raging storm, Jesus was at peace because of his trust in the Father. Similarly, we can find inner calm by staying close to God, even in the midst of turmoil. 5. God cares for us. The disciples asked, "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" This story reassures us that God does care for his people and is always attentive to our cries for help. 6. Faith requires action. While the disciples were in awe of Jesus' power, the story also calls us to grow our faith and trust God proactively, rather than only reacting during crises. If you truly love God, comment on the comment section, "I love God." Only those deeply in love with God will comment and follow us. Don't miss out on our next life-changing video. Go follow us now to be the first to notify on our new video. We love you, but God loves you more.